welcome to game day here at McMahon Stadium. The Stampeders and Blue Bombers will clash for the second time this season, with Calgary looking to put together back-to-back wins at home. The Stamps beat Toronto a couple of weeks ago here on their home turf, but are coming off a road loss against BC. The Stamps currently sit fourth in the West. Meantime, the Bombers have won 3 in a row and are at the top of the division, tied with the Lions.
Yeah, man, when you get your tail kicked like that, you would play the next day if you could. That's not how it works. You gotta take your humble pie and sit on it a little bit and dwell on it for a couple days, and then you're right back to work. But the challenge is. The challenge is what it is, right? It's maybe even tougher than the one the week before. So we got to be willing to accept that and answer that bell, especially at home. You know, whenever you're at home, it doesn't matter who comes in here. You should feel good about your chances because you get to play in front of your own crowd and your own comfort, and you got to defend that. So that's the mindset right now. Obviously, it stings. That still stings, but you're able to accept it more. You're able to say, hey, I put my best foot forward. I played well, and they just happen to make more plays than us that night, or whatever it may be. In certain games this year, we just haven't played well, and that is much less forgiving from our perspective. So I always say every week, I just want this team to play well. I would like to play well, and everything else should take care of itself because I know we have great coaching. I know we have good preparation and things of that nature. So we have to perform and execute every time we play, and the winning and losing will take care of itself.
Jake Maier will get the start for the Stampeders. He's thrown for 8 touchdowns and is second in the league in passing yards with 2,208. With Zach Collaros dealing with the neck injury he suffered last week, it will likely be Drew Brown starting for the Bombers. He led them to a 38-29 victory over Edmonton in Week 10. Our player to watch this week is Kadeem Carey. He unfortunately has been dealing with a toe injury for most of the season, but will be in the lineup tonight for his 3rd game of the year. He made his return from the 6-game injured list last week versus the BC Lions. He had 7 carries for 44 yards, the longest run being 9 yards.
Head and body's ready to go. Whenever you play Winnipeg, you got to be ready to go. I'm excited. It's tomorrow. It's just lights, camera, action.
You and Diedrich, I feel, are a luxury that a lot of teams don't have. 2 excellent running backs like yourself. Do you guys feel like you can keep using that to throw defenses off?
Yes, most definitely. We had a good run attack against them last game, so that's definitely going to be the game plan going in this week. Catch them over the head with some good plays over their head, some short gains. So just catch them off guard. The weather should be a little different tomorrow, so just play some grimy football, some dirty football, and it's going to be fun.
This team is coming off a tough loss. What sort of response do you hope to see from the whole team?
What a better team to play Winnipeg coming off a tough loss. Go out there and dominate, play a great game, play Stampeder football. Against Winnipeg, that'd be a great way to turn things around and show people who we really are.
Rookie receiver Clark Barnes is out with a knee injury, so Markeith Ambles will draw in for the first time this season. Tommy Lee Lewis will also start at receiver, and backup QB Chris Reynolds, who took a few snaps last week in the 4th quarter, is out, while Logan Bonner will dress for the first time this season. Jonathan Moxey is a game-time decision. And don't forget, it's Legacy Night. Members of the 1998 Grey Cup Championship team, including Jeff Garcia, will be at the game and honored at halftime. Kickoff goes at 7 p.m.